Making job, making money, getting knowledge, all these are independent. Not
True.
those people who have knowledge are earning more.
Yes.
Okay.
True.
Kalau karta yugam karma sadaya kartumishchadi swamidrohi idam matva idaram badade kadi. It is not that I am just seeing the Maharani series on in Sony TV. The chief minister was in some trouble, so it's in Bihar. So it's a mock of what has happened in Bihar politics.
Mm,
So he appoints his wife.
mm.
Wife is illiterate who doesn't know even to sign. Thumb impression is the
Okay.
signature.
Mm.
But later she becomes a great ruler. She puts her own husband into jail. The scam is cattle feed and such things. So we know the story. We know why it is
Mm.
made. It's a so it is not knowledge that gives somebody a power in politics.
Yes, definitely.
Understood? It is not the knowledge
Definitely.
which gives somebody fame. It is not knowledge that gives money. Chartered accountant is the one who knows about the business, but only a rich businessman appoints chartered accountant and pay him. Whereas chartered accountant doesn't run his own company. An MBA professor, but I don't run a business.
Yes.
But there are students who learned from me is making more money than what I could make in my life. Engineering college professors teach a lot of people, and their children will students will get a higher job soon after BTech, where a PhD scholar who is a professor is less paid.
Yes.
So knowledge
So
and
money.
knowledge, money, job is not depend on, or one is not related to the other one.
But
Okay.
at least if you are gaining some knowledge, it
Yeah.
should be utilized for somebody else.
Yeah, but I remember you were interviewing a lot of people. Understood.
Yes.
I don't know whether you gained any knowledge, whether it was some questions which has got worth some knowledge. Probably something doesn't happen on the time when you want. They came, contacted some time back, left, then again came back, again left. Last 2 days back, they interviewed me, and that was for Ganesha festival. The history of that, the science behind it. It's going to come at 6 o'clock. They are editing it and then posted already. The introduction post came. I don't think what we are celebrating today has anything to do with the Bhagavan Ganesha or Ishwar Ganesha. The knowledge is totally zero for those people who are doing it. It has become a celebration, right? Suppose you want
Yes.
to make money, you should become part of the wrong celebration. You want to become famous, you have to become part of the wrong celebration. But if
It's
you
okay
if you
at
tell
that.
that is not correct, probably you will not become anything. You are neither they will accept you as a person of spirituality or religion. The other opponent also will not be. So it is you have to make money which you require to live. For that you need a job. I don't know. Yesterday I forwarded to you something. They wanted somebody who will represent that company in India. I don't know whether you studied or not.
I study.
Understood. You can contact them directly and say, Dr. TPS referred. Would you? I don't know. I have not even read his message because my interest is not business. My interest is not representing a company. My interest is not making money. Understood. So it all depends on what is that interest which you have.
It's not making money, but at least if you have learned something, you should help somebody else.
Yeah, but
But
what
people
I'm
are not
saying is
willing to
what
get
you
help.
what you learned in the see doctors are making money from what they have learned,
Huh.
but most of the time they do not what they learned. They are affiliated to an hospital for which their objective is how to make money for the hospital so that he can get his salary. If it is run by him, he will see that everybody is admitted, everybody is he purchases
Yes.
an equipment of 5 crores. If you don't earn 50,000 per month, many of them earn per day. Okay, minimum, if they don't earn, his equipment is waste. So they are paying money. So with money only runs the world. Understood? When you have it, you can say it's not important.
It's not money. I tell you, sent me that poster uh, 1.5 year back, or I don't remember. It was 2 years back. I didn't post it earlier. I just thought I should add one life event, and it was flooded with congratulations, Falana, Deepika. Why are you bothered? I am gaining money. I am having a position. No. But people want you to be on different positions.
No,
You are worth or it or not. They don't know the name also, but they're so happy that you have a position over there.
no,
If you don't have a position, it's okay
no.
for
There
them.
are there are
But they're
three.
happy with
There are three things required in life.
yes,
One is you need fame. Everybody
yeah.
wants. Second one, if you
Second,
don't want, that is a wrong statement. Everybody wants. I want to know.
everybody wants
Yeah, when I come to
at least
Jaipur,
respect.
I have five people to known to me. I'll be very happy. Not
Yes,
that 50 people are there who doesn't even greet me, come and meet me. That's waste actually. When I go to my village, I expect that some people come to me, meet me. I go and somewhere I can meet people. They are happy meeting me. That is what is contacts and connections. Second
yes.
one, we need money. Without money, nothing happens. If I have an intention to go somewhere, if I don't have money, I cannot go.
To have money, huh? You need money
Okay,
at least for
I have to
using
connect
it.
to you now. There is an intention. I have to connect. I need a connection. I need a
At least you need a
gadget.
Wi-Fi
All that is required.
and
So
get it.
all these cost. You cannot tell that I'm a PhD. I've got this position power. No phone connection is going to give you free of cost without paying. Right? Understood. The third one is knowledge. Knowledge to what purpose I need knowledge, for that I need. I have some knowledge about something which doesn't help me in my life. That knowledge is useless. I need knowledge which can be used, where it has got some value. If the knowledge has no value, I feel, yeah, I should not have. What is the purpose of having this degree? So now
Yes,
you should see with all these are there for everybody to some extent.
yes,
Okay. Balancing this to make you happy is more important. Ultimately, the fourth is happiness.
happiness is
If
something.
yeah, if this knowledge doesn't make me happy, that knowledge becomes very, oh, I studied all this, I am not getting a job. With the knowledge, you become unhappy. I am so famous, I cannot even go somewhere else. I can't do what I want. These are all the problems with charismatic people. They can't even go.
Yes,
I am traveling somewhere, I want to go for one, I can't stop the vehicle. Finished, everybody will be around you with camera. What do you do?
you cannot do
Understood.
something.
So all these in balancing to get money is more important. So how much you want, what you want, where do you want to use it, that is more important. Probably I can get a
Sometimes,
job paid much higher than this, but I'm not interested. I want a peaceful, happy life. So I forgo money, I forgo fame, I forgo my knowledge. Okay, instead of seeing a movie, I can read a book, I get more knowledge. But I want
yes,
to enjoy. That is why I'm going for a movie.
sometimes you have to do
I have to. So it's a balancing. All this balancing is ultimately to get happiness. So with the present thing, social media is quite useful anywhere in the world, anywhere somebody can do any sort of an activity.
it.
Understood? I don't have to go to UK to do a UK business. I don't have to go somewhere to give a lecture. I don't have to come to Jaipur to talk to you. That is a great advantage. So
But
using
it would
that,
be better if you have had to.
no, it all depends on what is that I want to do. Na? If I want to talk to you, fine. This is good enough.
Yes,
Understood? So it all depends on what is my aim, for which
it
what
would
I should
aim
do.
is you have to be. Sometimes you need fame, definitely.
Now, most
Money is also
important, I'll tell you,
important.
most important two things in life is in all these. Basic requirement is I need to get engaged.
Yes.
If you are little bit of workaholic, if you have little bit of common sense, you don't feel every day that I am wasting my time. That is one of the biggest stress for most of the people. Number one. But some lazy fellows, they can sleep all throughout his life. They don't never feel. Understood.
So
E-
they get
There are a lot
happiness
of
at
people.
that job.
See, they are doing a job. They are waiting for a retirement.
Do you remember that joke? There was a fisherman sitting
Yeah, yeah.
at the sea.
I made a beautiful
Saying,
video. And
so finally, this will get happiness.
not even that. There are a lot of people who are doing a job, waiting for retirement so that they can take rest.
Okay.
That means they are not even enjoying their job. That means even while working, they are actually lazy. After retirement, they want to become more lazy. That is their life.
Hmm.
Number two is you need freedom. The most important in life for everyone is freedom. I must be able to do what I want. I have a lot of money, I have a lot of fame, I have a lot of knowledge, but I am not able to do what I want to do is a big issue. So my freedom should be not disturbing anybody but creating my own world. You cannot see Dr. TPS putting a single Facebook post on criticizing somebody. You
Yes.
know, I am not interested in anything what somebody else is doing. Let him do his
That's
job.
the problem. I am the facing problem. मतलब मैं अपना problem करती हूँ. I come across people who are full of negativity and they keep on dumping on it.
It is not. It is all what you are seeing.
So how to overcome that?
Yeah, that is what I'm saying.
You
There is
cannot
lot of
please people.
bad smell in my place. I
Yes.
can keep looking at it and searching for it and dig everywhere to find out where the smell is. The other option is move away from that place. I don't care where there is a bad smell. I have got some other place where I can create my own. Politics is always good. Dr. TPS also have got a lot of interest in politics, but I don't have interest in party.
Yes.
Understood?
Doesn't matter.
Politics is a needed thing in the world, but party in the way it is going in India is not what I can. I can jump into
ठीक है.
politics. I can
So
jump into power politics. I can
basically
jump into
you
election.
have to do little bit of social work, little bit of
Yeah,
work.
for
You can
which,
help somebody.
yeah,
So
help somebody. There are a
how
lot
to
of
help
ways. I am
somebody
saying
is okay.
there are a lot of ways of. Uh, we can have a very serious discussion on the matters of health where people are getting misled at by many fake people. So talking about them gives you a, because that's your field. Understood? So
Yes.
if health is a big issue for everyone, health is a big issue. There is no great messages come in the health. What is being practiced
And health
today,
remains a big issue.
most of them are
Completely.
fake.
Yes.
Understood? So there are lot of good things that in your field you can do it. The why I send it, see, I always look for somebody comes with a requirement which is not my cup of tea. Immediately whoever comes to me, there is some connection with that, immediately I'll send it to you. One of the biggest hazard is food. Safety is not physical safety. The food what you eat, the breath what you have, all these needs a scientific background to understand that. Understood? So you can work for somebody else who is an international company where you can represent it, you can drive it, we can have a lot of discussions, understand what they are doing. Academically also you can help. You are good in learning and then teaching it to somewhere else.
That's
Understood? You can create your own world in the digital world where only positivity. The problem in
yes.
politics is there will be always opposition.
Yeah.
Understood? So there are so
When
many
you are
areas.
trying to
Don't worry, that will come. Dr. TPS have not gone to anybody to get a contact. People come seeing. See, every day for last 3 months,
yes.
average 100 calls per day. I record only 2 or 3 out of it and then post it onto my YouTube. Seeing that I get another 200 calls. Understood? Where to join, what course to join, that's in Malayalam. If you look at most of the
Hmm.
posts in Malayalam recent days, electrical engineering, electronics, mechanical, civil, what is it, which college is good.
Hmm.
I don't record everything. I record
Yes.
only 3 or 4 out of 100. and then post it there, because editing it, posting it is, even today this I am post recording.
Yes.
I may not put yours, but what I told as a philosophy of life, what is required for people. I need to edit it and put it 5 minutes. I need to work another 1 hour. I do that.
Yes.
Understood? That attracts people, and seeing that somebody will contact. All my lectures, Dr. TPS is not advertising. I went for a conference, spoke for 300 people, joined and listened to me. Immediately, one sister, nun, a Christian missionary lady comes and asks me, "Will you come for 15th August to, flag hosting?" I said, "For 5 minutes, 10 minutes flag hosting program, I have to travel from Hyderabad to here, stay here one day because early morning flight is not there, evening flight. I have to stay 3 days of my waste. And what do you gain is nothing. Where I gain is nothing. I may become famous. I can say I went and hosted a flag, which will be great for many people, which is not at all good for me. I don't come at all."
Right now there is a similar program,
some
but is
some
we
other
welcome
some other lady came and told me, "My children are not very academically great. Your ideas are good. I want to share some ideas, learn something from you." I said, "No, my sharing to you and you translating it will take more time. Host me 5 days. I'll come and stay in your school, change your children. Immediately you should tell me when you will come. I am booking your tickets. Finished." I were there 5 days. That 5 days spending with few children is much more worthwhile than I have spoken to 300 people in a national conference where Jammu Kashmir to Chennai people were there. All that is useless for me, because that doesn't. I must have got more fame, but that fame is useless because nobody is getting benefited. At least a few children are getting benefited, but that came because I went and attended the conference. So sometimes some small popularity will make some people to reach out. That is why I'm posting my YouTube. Silently, I'm doing it for last how many 24 years. I'm recording my programs. It is not 1 or 2 days or 1 month or 6 months or 1 year. 24 years I am recording my programs. And when COVID time, when I was free, I took my old recorded programs and then posted as a memory. I posted some Facebook. There is only two people sometime, three people sometime. I don't care. I will speak what I am there. Now I am. You wanted to me. I am not asking whether what fame I will get, what money I will get, what knowledge I will get. No, it doesn't matter. I am enjoying. You are enjoying. I must spend time with you. I have that freedom. You have that freedom. We should do it. Which is not against somebody else. But sometimes we will make a small remark on somebody else which we feel is not the right thing which is done. That is because with less merit they become more famous. When we criticize, we can criticize only famous people whom you don't know, I don't know. If I criticize, how does it helps?
yes,
Understood?
and that gets fame.
I should not tell any
Thank
problem
you.
about my servant maid on the internet, but I should tell what ministers are doing. Maybe.
Last day, I tell you one instance, I was conducting spaces just to interact with people through social media and unknown people. They will come forward, tell about the ideas, and slowly we'll group up. And we got good people over there. बहुत सारे अच्छे लोग भी थे जो अपना आइडियाज शेयर कर रहे ठीक है अब देर वॉज समबडी हु केप्ट ऑन इंसिस्टिंग वो फेम चाहिए होता है ना अभी डुप्लीकेट नेम ले लो अभी वो माई गॉव से सिमिलर नेम पे आप काम करना शुरू कर दो फिर को you are the team member because I am speaking people are able to connect to me because simple शायद simplicity connect, lets them connect to me or whatever तो हमारा मेरा थोड़ा सा ठीक ठाक लेवल बन गया था तो वहाँ पे some elderly person came into my life and said let's start together I thought it's a group ठीक है let's start it then later it was make a trust why I should I don't trust you I don't know you how can we be I be part of that trust I said I don't want to be part of that group that fellow copy pasted that tweet and said I am putting a police complaint against you. Why? You cannot leave the group that way. There was no group at all. I am talking to you, and 10 people also join here, and we are talking about nation. We are talking about anything education. It's normal phenomena, but somebody is taking the charge and saying you cannot leave it. Am I fool? Am I get into troubles like that?
No, see, that is
So,
because you take it very serious. I also get a lot of fake things. See, when somebody comes with a Facebook request, I generally reject. I'll send it. Not tell me your introduction, talk to me. All that is done, then only I accept. Every day I get
yes,
at least a 10 or 15 requests from Pakistan. If I start accepting, I'll have more. But there are genuine people, I reject it. I'll send a message what you want from me. Then they will say they want an interview. See, I had more interviews in Pakistan than in India. If you look at Pakistan, DrTPS, they are education. They wanted to talk to you. They want to build up confidence in speaking. They find somebody else who can ask some questions and somebody gets their knowledge increases. What I'm saying is we should have some regular programs in which I'm engaged. I'm happy on doing it. If that always can do, understood.
yes,
That connectivity should happen. That is how we grow. Suppose in the same group I was there, I would have been involved, but you don't involve. And you don't involve, I will also not involve you. That's it.
yes,
Understood. It is not helping me or helping you. It is we have similar interest. Let us do it together. Sort of a thing. Collaboration can be with as many people as we want. So it is not that we are requesting for somebody's help, going for helping somebody else. The basic reason is I enjoy listening to ideas. That is why I'm listening. It is not I am giving you idea and you should do it. Every idea doesn't go. Understood. So it's thinking together. That is what human being is. What we can do is we can share ideas. I've got freedom to listen to somebody. I also have freedom to reject somebody. Understood. I have freedom to listen to somebody. I have freedom not to listen to somebody.
but sometimes I tell you, कुछ conspire करके होता है.
No, that see,
Sometimes,
I don't have time to listen to somebody's conspiracy. I don't have time to listen. I'm not a politician going on to the. No, I'm not going to contest
that's the
elections.
problem. I'm not a politician.
No, I don't want. I'm saying I'm not a politician. Therefore, I have no interest in making my fame. If somebody makes a conspiracy and my vote comes down, then I have a fear. I'm not worried about the world has got. We have got huge number of people in this world. If 10 people are making conspiracy complaint against me, I just ignore them. I don't have time to waste and think about them. I have no time to complain about them. I have no time to go on police case against them. Understood? I have got a lot of other jobs to do. I have got a
Yes,
space to live that is good enough for me.
yes,
Understood?
more than enough.
Yeah. So if
Happy with it.
that is what I'm contented. We have a short life.
Actually, I wanted myself to be engaged in something, reading or writing, something like that.
Yeah, that
That gives me
depends on.
knowledge and satisfaction as well.
Assume
And
that assume that
secondly, if you are
assume
doing
that
that,
you have to ask a very beautiful question. You need more preparation. To answer, I don't have to prepare. You understood? Answer, I don't have to prepare because I don't know what you're asking.
yes.
Understood?
हाँ ये तो है और मतलब ये है कि I can do lot many courses, I can give lot many online examinations, doesn't matter. वो मेरा शौक भी है तो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
That anybody
Busy हो
can do
जाती
it.
हूँ.
See, you go
And
to
then
go to
September,
MOOC, MOOC, Massive Online Open Courses, University, free program. There are hundreds and thousands of programs in any of the subject which you want in this world, which I suggest people to do.
yes,
Provided tomorrow you want to join for a bigger course, basic knowledge is required. You need a certification from a university. To get knowledge, you don't require all that. To
yes.
get knowledge, probably you have to read. There is nothing which is not available on internet which somebody is giving
हाँ
on a
everything.
international program or a course or a subject or a master's program or PhD program. Everything is available on internet, or you have to think and make it yourself. So that I think is worth knowing, worth learning, worth reading. Every day I keep learning different things.
There are two spheres of my life. You have come across me and you understand. One is astrology, which interests lot many people, and people are willing to pay money for it, and they respect as well. That is all. Both the things are available on that as well. And there are lot many people who are befooling all the world in the name of God. I can help them out. Whenever person are stressed, they want their horoscope to be analyzed most of the time, because they want a psychological support instead of horoscope analysis. That is one sphere of my life. My mother and my father always say, कि, ठीक है, if you want to gain knowledge in that, get a better guru or somebody who can let you know more about it, and keep on adding your knowledge and practice it. I can practice it online as well. Yeah, lot many people are doing, so I can do. Second is nutrition, which is more interesting to me, but it doesn't have money and a lot of fame, and it's okay. Then third sphere can be schools, and you can enter some institutions, give nutritional knowledge or some kind of a counseling. For that you need certifications and all. So these three spheres are, in my mind, yeah, I can do three kind of job. But which one is better is
No, see, why do you want? See, you are in a buffet. Why do you want one item? You can do all the three. Who stops you? Understood.
yes, I can do three, but
See, at least in a month, I get 10 requirement for looking at somebody's horoscope. I do that. I suggest them. I am counseling. All these are happening parallelly. Understood.
okay,
I do counseling. I do horoscope. I do um, psychological. I do educational. I do job wise. All these are being done every day.
yes. So
Understood.
I will get certified in these things, or
Why do you want? What is that you certificate you want? You want a certificate that you are an astrologer?
people want a certificate to
See,
know
I'll
it.
tell you.
वही
Take
वाली बात है, people want a certificate in Sanatan Dharma.
no. That all can be given. That's not an issue at all. I can certify that. What you do is more than that. When I am being called for giving a lecture, nobody asks me certificate. Nobody is
Yes,
coming to me to see their horoscope because I have got a certificate. Understood. What we need is we need to have a serious discussion on the subjects. How does it
okay,
matter? You ask some questions, let us have a dialogue, let us have a discussion, put it on to YouTube. People will listen to this.
yes,
Understood. When
right,
we have a discussion on different food patterns, people know that, oh, you are a dietitian.
yes,
What food creates what sort of a disease? Take out something and then have a discussion. You read somewhere something and have a discussion. It could be a dialogue.
okay,
I remember maybe 2007 or 8, I used to be constantly on FM. Very recently, somebody came because in IIT they started a Sanatana Dharma sort of a Indian knowledge system course. That fellow came back to me after almost how many years now? 15 years for an interview. People don't forget. They were telling when that idea came, I was running a program called Science and Spirituality. Science versus Spirituality. That was the program. We had a lot of discussions. So the person who was discussing was a journalist,
okay,
but he knows that I have got both interest. Not science and spirituality is against each other. But the discussion goes in such a fashion that when he talks for science, I will talk for spirituality. When I speak for spirituality, he speaks for science. Understood? So,
both are
yeah, it
similar.
was a very, very beautiful. If you look at FM Dr. TPS, you will see some of the discussions in which the dialogue used to be in Hindi and English parallel. It's in 2007, 8, 9 during that time. Not all of them are available, but at least a few of them I had a audio record and then I posted.
Today, one of my school teacher was in trouble, and then she told me, "You are a politician. You have the contacts. I am having so and so trouble,"
No,
and
it
I was
keeps.
like
I'm
stuck
I'm
like that.
saying Your these are all small things in this world.
Yes.
Understood? I have
I can gather people also. Yes, we can have dialogues on certain topics which are worth
no. I
the
thought when
society.
you were creating a dialogue, you had a few people in your list and you started doing it. I kept quiet. But listening to that for 1 hour, there is nothing which is useful for anybody else.
People don't have their idea now.
No, that is because your question. Why did you do that? You never came back to me, right? You never came back to me for a discussion. Very serious question on some subjects. You did not. Understood? Your basic problem or that cannot be posted, right?
Yeah, nay, that's okay. I've managed it all
Yeah. No,
anyhow.
I'm saying what is required is what you think is some common people are interested. When what I'm saying is when you take one example and say this person has a problem, see that is actually reducing your
Yeah, it cannot be
understood.
done as a dialogue. Yeah.
Yeah, it cannot be a dialogue. So you should have a common interest, create some common interest. It needs little bit of no discussions which happens, which will
Yes.
definitely catch somebody's interest.
We'll find out. I will
Yeah, the
uh,
other day somebody
ask
came
you
for
for more
discussion in
time and
Malayalam. The somebody who came for discussion in Malayalam is a very famous person in Malayalam media. They get lot of controversial discussions and all that. When came to me, I was very serious and no controversy. I come only to the point of discussion. My ways of discussing is entirely different. So you cannot be
yes,
different in that place, right? That's it.
that, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I started that series thinking that people will share their life experiences, but they don't want to share
See,
their
I'm
life
telling
experience
Dr.
with us.
TPS life experience doesn't help anybody else because my life
Because sometimes it helps.
it is very rare. I'm saying
Sometimes,
I don't even take life experience of Elon Musk because
yeah,
my
I
world is
everyone's
different,
life
his
is
world is
different.
different. Understood? Just because see a successful person's life experience, when they quote, I am against it because there are 10,000 people who almost same style in his own situation in that place alone. See, for example, in my case, there will be 10,000 people in my village who have been in my own situation, probably my own background. Just by luck, I came out doesn't mean I'm a great person. There are,
Sometimes
when
it
I
can,
speak
sometimes it
about my
doesn't.
background, I became successful doesn't mean to anything because you must understand there are another 9,999 people failed in their life in the same experience.
Yes,
That is a better story to listen than some one person success.
but people are more interested in
See, I am
successful
saying
people.
that is what I am saying. You are again taking a common example which Dr. TPS doesn't agree with. You are telling what is being agreed is the best. I am not
No,
someone who agrees because 10,000 people follow somebody, a sannyasi who is under 1,000 people. When I was sitting with my Guru Mahamandaleshwar Swami Vedabharati, he made a beautiful explanation of fame. We were in India International Center in Delhi, sitting and having our cup of tea. Some other saffron fellow was sitting there with six people. We were only three people. And he was telling, the saffron Samis generally will look at each other and say, oh, he has got six people, I have only three people. It's a big competition between saffron to saffron. And now his aim will be to make bigger crowd. And we call ourselves Swamijis. What a pity is this, looking for popularity, putting for people, right? So he jokingly explained it and then said, the first lesson every Swamiji should learn is it is not number of people who are with you. What is that the discussion which you have is more important. Understood?
yes,
So it is not that how many people look at my YouTube is not what I gain. I only look at what is that I'm sharing, whether at least out of 100 people one person is serious, come back to me for a discussion, I am great. Understood? So it doesn't matter how many people are around you, how many people are using you. No.
doesn't matter. हाँ,
Doesn't
ये
matter.
बात तो ठीक है.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is okay, but at times you feel like
No, but see, I can always pay little bit of money and then make my YouTube to reach out to 1,000 people. Monetizing, marketing,
yes.
copying it, but I only post on to my Facebook, not to anybody else.
हाँ,
Understood?
it should not be done.
I don't even tag people. If it is related to you, probably I'll tag you. Even that tagging I don't do. If you want, you share it if you are interested. That's what I do.
But sometimes मतलब मुझे नहीं अच्छा लगता कि लोग उनसे रखना चाहते हैं जो किसी के काम के नहीं.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm saying there are most.
That's
If you
like
look
great.
at if you look at 1,000 people, 999 people on Facebook are only time pass people.
Yes.
There is nothing great knowledge sharing. They are more worried about the celebration of birthday.
And amazing and nothing else.
Yeah, it's celebration of birthday, meeting people. There was somebody who was constantly in contact with me. Always he posted, he has seen that fellow, this fellow, went there, talk to them, take a selfie, take a picture, and that. I am not worried about it. No, it's okay, because for him that is a great thing. For a young child, getting a chocolate is a great thing. I am not against them. That is that level. Fine. Good. Let them celebrate. I will also say nice sometime. I'll say good. Let him be happy. No. I'm not against all this. But my our
I feel worried.
intention
I'm
should
not
be
taking to my opinion.
intention.
But people are more bothered about it.
Why do you?
standing
I'm
with
saying let
else
somebody
and
bothered.
like,
Let us worry about what is that you require, what is that we require. We let us do that. That's only what I'm saying.
yes, that should be the aim. Kama chai liyan. जयपुर कब आ रहे हैं आप? ये पूछा जाता. It's okay. जयपुर कब आ रहे हो?
No plans. Plan नहीं है.
प्लान की जरूरत.
कोई बुलाना पड़ता है.
Whenever you like to start.
कोई प्रोग्राम बनाना पड़ता है.
प्रोग्राम बना लीजिए. एक्चुअली एक या तो सर एजुकेशन से रिलेटेड कोई काम शुरू करना पड़ेगा जिसमें एजुकेटर्स से जुड़ा. जिंदा लोग देखने, मरे हुए लोग बहुत सारे हैं आसपास.
No, see, I keep going to different places discussing about my grandma child care Shiksha Gurukulam. That is being accepted. I wrote book. There are people who are learning it, translating, implementing. It doesn't happen overnight, but some small programs here and there. So it.
Yeah, let's just start some kind of. Seema ji was here. I met her last month. Seema Negi.
Negi, okay. Yeah.
So she was there. I went there. There were so many educators. Everybody was more bothered about each other's look. And then
No. See, most of the education I don't go because most of the educational conferences are only award giving. There is no education. Getting a trophy, taking a picture, posting.
They were talking about the selfies and the snaps. So and so ke saath snap kyun nahi khicha mera? I'm like,
yeah, it's okay.
You have to adjust with them. So I think there was no human interaction. I want more of human interaction.
No, see, there is no educational conference. That is why I'm saying I'm going to educational conference only because Seema Negi spoke to me. The other day also she said, I want you for 5 days in Bombay. But then no reply. Understood? Okay. So to make things happen, they have a lot of... These are only to get networking connections and meeting people. That's all, nothing else. All conferences are meant for that. Basically, most of the people have a great problem, which I started. There is a book by SEEDLING, which is my book in which I explain many people have problem that is called undefined diseases. See, today they may have headache, tomorrow they have stomach problem, tomorrow they have hair problem, that problem. They wanted to going to hospital, identifying problems, having disease is a big entertainment for them. They enjoy being diseased.
Yes.
Understood? So these are all common.
Because they don't have topics to.
No, that is because they don't have any other serious. They don't have any other serious issue. Number one. Number two, when they tell that I have a problem, definitely you will also tell you have a problem. So I have a topic to discuss each other. So the discussion topic itself becomes disease. See the word itself, I don't know whether you have seen. I've got a small video which called disease and illness. Disease is a psychological problem. Dis-ease. I am not in ease. It is a feeling. Disease is not a item to be solved by medicines. Disease is the feeling which needs to be solved by psychotherapy. Illness is a disease. If illness is a disease, illness is the cause for having a disease, illness need to be treated. Understood? So if there is a physical problem, you need treatment. If it is a psychological problem, you need to understand these two differences. My headache can be my neighbor. So taking any analgesic tablet will not solve my headache problem because I have to remove my neighbor. That's the only problem through which I can solve.
Not all that.
Understood. Otherwise, I have to change my place of stay so that my neighbor changes, right?
Either change your outlook.
No, but sometimes what happens is for people wherever they go, their neighbors are problems.
हो
That is
सकता है ना
what
दूसरा भाव अच्छा नहीं हो.
no, that is what Ramayana, the Vyasa,
Yes.
Yoga Vasishta says, Purne Manasi Sampurnam Jagat Sarvam Sudhadravaihi Upana Gudapadasya Nanu Charmas Trudaiva Bhuvu. Wherever I go, need a leather carpet. That means I have only way is I have to wear a leather chappal. If I don't do that, wherever I go, I will see problems only, right? Understood. So
So-
it is up to you to decide what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it.
Definitely.
Plan it well. Decide.
पता नहीं.
Yeah.
People are more happy crying all the time.
Yeah, they are. See, that is why most of the hospitals. See, during COVID time, there was no main diseases for most of the people. Hospitals were pura khali tha. Soon after COVID, everybody got diseases. That is because disease itself is a time pass. It's a community, social activity. That's a place where you can go. I don't think somebody will agree if you wanted to go to some cinema. Family will object. But a lady wanted to go to a doctor, definitely the husband will say go. If the same lady wanted to go to a cinema hall, they will say don't go. Coffee shop, they don't go allow. So the best outing is going to hospital. So that has become a disease for most of the people. It's a time pass. Going to hospital is a big time pass.
Even a dietitian and a astrologer, all of them are like that. अभी आप किसी को बोलिए कि आप एस्ट्रोलॉजर आप कहिए तो अच्छा हाँ मेरा भी देख देना क्या देखना है क्या प्रॉब्लम I don't have a question just देख देना.
No, that is what I keep saying. Just because when you see a doctor, when somebody asks me like that, I can say, just because you see a doctor doesn't say that check my pressure, check my blood pressure, कुछ medicine दे दो, ऐसा नहीं बोलते हैं ना.
And if as an astrologer, if you want to tell them change your lifestyle or the routine बना लीजिए, disciplined हो जाइए, so it would be solved all the gravel work properly.
वो
ये
नहीं
तो कोई उपाय नहीं हुआ. ये कोई
No,
उपाय
everybody
है.
has solution, but they are not ready to change their style. That is the only.
हाँ, we have to change ourselves, otherwise तो कुछ change होना नहीं. तो फिर क्या करना है मतलब सर्टिफिकेट वाला कोर्स करना चाहिए नहीं करना चाहिए फाइनल.
It's all waste
No.
actually. Your identity is how much you know. You are not applying for a job, right? If you're applying for a job, you are going to work under somebody with that certificate, then all these chota certificates have काम नहीं होगा. I was teaching a course on astrology, Master of Arts astrology course, where I don't have a certificate on that. I am teaching educators without a beard or a M.Ed. Understood? So it doesn't matter what certificate you have. The knowledge is more important than anything else. So I don't think that is required. That is not.
Yes,
a
it
must.
is not.
Yeah.
Got my point. Actually क्या है कि कभी लगता है सोशल वर्क करने के लिए यू हैव गेट अ पॉलिटिकल बैक. फिर पॉलिटिक्स में जाओ तो लगता है इट्स नॉट माय कप ऑफ टी. आई कम बैक एंड देन फिर उसके बाद नेक्स्ट टाइम यू थिंक कि either you associate yourself with a big hospital, otherwise people will slowly forget. Sometimes you feel like you have a level.
Yeah, you
ठीक
have
है,
a
तो time
professional
है.
qualification. Getting to a hospital associated is the best solution which you can have, and that is good. And parallelly, you can do all this. What I'm saying is, either this or this is not a must. I was a
Do
scientist.
everything.
I was with Delhi in PM's office 10 years, 11 years. I was doing all these what I wanted to do parallelly. Then I realized I'm too much of pressed with the time. I don't have time for this. Then I left my job when I got a pension, right?
Yes, that
So you
that
can
can
do
get
many
you.
things parallelly.
Because
Why
I
do you
want to
think?
keep myself busy. That's it.
Yeah, why do you think if I do this only that cannot be done? See, if you look at today on my Facebook, probably I must have posted what I was cooking something. I posted that also, right? That doesn't mean I do only cooking. That nothing else cannot be done. No, it's a part of my job.
ठीक है. Let's try all the things and then it's okay.
Do
I
everything
will
parallelly. Keep
think about
yourself
that
busy.
also as well.
That is
And
the.
let you know, thank you for your time.
Come back with beautiful questions where we can have discussions on any of these topics very seriously. That is what is to be done.
Yes.